Grand rising to the family. Greetings. Peace, peace. Grand rising to the family. How y'all doing? Get that bread, get that head, and leave. And leave. Get that bread, get that head, then leave. How y'all doing? How's everybody? God body, yeah. Peace to the family. Grand rising. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh, I'm greeting everybody with love and light, grace, peace, clarity, less anxiety today than you had yesterday, and just trust. I greet you in trust. I greet you in trust that you trust that the universe is aspiring for your success and there's no mistakes being made in the universe. In the scheme of things, I trust that you trust that your people, your network more specifically, because I don't know who your people are. I don't know who your people. I don't even know who would be my people. I don't know who that is. To keep it 100 with you, I don't know who my people are, but I know my network. And I trust that my network has it together. And we are the ones who will save each other in the next 4 years. And in 2 years, I trust that my network will have their shit together so we can vote on each other. I wouldn't put no faith in a politician. You know what I'm talking about? I don't care if they help get you a stoplight or a fucking swing in a park. Who the hell cares? It's the same type of, they did the same type of command that a motherfucking city worker will do when you ask them to get you some fucking files and whatnot. That's the same thing. You know what I mean? These are city workers. You know? These are fucking city workers. These are like your caseworker, goddammit. So I'm not putting no stock in those city workers. What I am putting stock is in my network, and I want my network to work for me. I don't give a fuck about nobody else, and there's no disrespect. I do have love, and I got empathy, and I'm compassionate. I want to make that clear. I don't walk around here with a hole in my heart where I don't care about no one else because they're not on my team. I'm not that dismissive. You know, I'm really not. I got empathy. I got empathy for others. But I believe in my network. Vinny the Vegan, what's happening? I believe in my tribe. I believe in my network. I have faith in my collective. So I don't have to go super negative on anyone else just to say, you know what? I don't really care about what nobody else is talking about. I really don't give a fuck about what no one else is doing because if it doesn't affect me directly, why should I care? What I do care about and what I am invested in is the network that I belong to. So as a result of this election or selection, I'm looking at my network getting stronger. I'm looking at my membership even growing more. I'm looking at my tribe becoming more tribal and, seeing the silver lining in the fact that we are the only ones that we need to make our lives better. regardless of whatever policies are being passed, regardless if they let you niggas jaywalk or not, regardless if you could smoke weed in New Jersey or not. What are we going to do as a collective and as a network to make our collective lives better on a daily basis before they pass any fucking law? Shout out to Happy Monkey in the building. Salute to y'all. Before they pass any laws and we have to wait for a Democrat or Republican to stand in the middle of the aisle and breathe on each other and decide that they want to, come to a terms. Fuck that. And fuck them. Okay? We are going to implement our own version of lawfulness, not lawlessness. I said lawfulness, where we will abide by nature's laws. We will abide by our inherited laws, our inalienable rights, and we will abide by other laws that won't put us in the pokey. You know what I'm talking about? Because I don't want to be in the motherfucking pokey, okay? I don't want to be in a Bing, my niggas. I got things to do. So people like Happy Monkey, right? Shout out to Happy Monkey. Happy Monkey is 420 friendly and they have their own tribe. They have their own following. They have their own network. And anytime I've been around Happy Monkey, they're not concerned with what the fuck is going on outside of their circle or their network. They have their own world that they're building. So I'm focusing on building up my own world. I've been doing that. I was doing that before niggas asked me to vote. I'm going to be doing that after the whole voting process is a failure. You niggas fell on your face last night. I hope you have a fucking bump on your head from falling so fucking hard on your head for playing this goddamn game that's not for us. I hope you got a big ass bump on your head because you bumped your head. Now, put some ice on the bump and get back to business. Stop taking time out from doing self-work, work on yourself, shadow work. There was just a full moon that just came called a blue moon right on Saturday on Halloween. This was in November. This was in a fucking retrograde. This is in Scorpion. This was time to work on yourself. I don't give a fuck about Joe Biden. I hope that nigga drives off of a cliff later on. Okay? I don't care about him. I don't care about Kamala. I hope she gets deported to fucking India. Okay? I hope she gets to go work with the goddamn untouchables. Get her the fuck out of here. I never want to see Kamala Harris in them goddamn Kmart or Walmart Timberlands in my life. Okay? Fuck out of here. I would rather stare at Melania Trump and Ivanka's scary ass before I look at her. Okay? Get her the fuck out of here. Let her go free some niggas in LA. Let her spend the rest of her time getting niggas off of death row. Okay? That's right. So now that we got them the fuck out of here, and we got to deal with this orange motherfucker for the rest of 4 years, and Candace Owens and the rest of these turncoats. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all are going to just turn Republican and hop on the fucking bandwagon. And so be it. Go ahead and do that. But who I want to speak to and who we should be focusing on once we dust ourselves off. And, I know that the sisters are very emotional. Yeah, go cry that shit out. And go ahead and beat your face. Once your mascara runs because Kamala, the fucking Indian hair plug, she's not going to be vice president. Once y'all deal with that, go and get your face beat. You know what I'm saying? Turn on your fucking ring light and get back to business. You know what I mean? Get back to your OnlyFans. Get back to selling that shit for Stormy Wellington, the fucking tea and whatnot. Go back to NutriBurst. Go back to doing go back to the yoni eggs. Go back to all of that shit that you was on before you got distracted. Okay? And let's get to work. Let's get busy and let's get to fucking building. Because you niggas never talked about that. You motherfuckers wanted to talk about voting and everything, but you niggas never talked to us about building. You never talked to us about building nothing. You niggas never talked about voting for the gods and the goddesses. You niggas never talked about taking this bitch in your own hands. So when you going to have that conversation? When you going to call a town hall meeting and breathe on me? Come and breathe on me. Tell me what you got for me. What you going to have for me? What you going to do for my network? What's your plays? What bag do you have for us on the front line who been fucking we've been doing more than what Joe Biden ever did for you niggas. We've been campaigning for your black asses for about 10 years. So where's our motherfucking election day? Where's our prize? Where's our, I don't want to be president. I don't want to be president. I just want free dope. You know what I'm talking about? I want free massages. You know what I mean? I want free Reiki. I want free plant-based food because that shit is expensive. And I want free sea moss. That's all I want. And what will I do? I will raise the shooters up to shoot for you niggas. I will raise up the motherfucking queens to treat you niggas better. You know what I'm talking about? I will have free schooling for all of the star seeds. Free homeschooling. I will get you a fucking home to school in. You know what I'm talking about? I will do that for you. That's right. I will get you free tantric on Wednesdays. Free tantric on me. Just bring your card. You know what I'm saying? Free massages. I would get 100 goddesses to massage the gods if you niggas go and get Zimmerman today. That's right. I'm even partitioning. I was on the phone with my daughter's mother. There's an island that's named after her. Me and my daughter, Pink Pill, we gonna about to raise some money and get her mother her own island. And when her mother is a friendly, she's down with the tribe life. You know what I mean? Sister wives and everything. So when we get her island, I'm proposing we build a new island of Lesbo. But it's not lesbians, it's just an island of goddesses. And in order for a nigga to get granted a visa, he gotta put in some work on the mainland. What does that mean, Red Pill? That means you gotta dust one of these niggas off for them to bring you over there. But when they bring you to the island of Lesbos, you might never leave. You know what I'm talking about? The minute you get off the plane, you're just gonna be catered to for life. Because you gotta put in work though. Over here, you gotta get rid of Zimmerman and a few other niggas that we don't like. The island of femininity? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. You want to be the chef on the island? There's gonna be a lot of chefs on that island, but yes, please come on. We need all of the vegan chefs, all of the plant based. We need all of the yoni eggs to move over there. You know what I'm talking about? And you niggas can't just you can't pull up. It's gonna be like Sentinel Islands. You would get shot with arrows if you're not supposed to be on that island. You know what I'm talking about? You can't go over there. That's what I want to send. I want to send the most precious thing on this planet, and that's the fucking goddesses somewhere safe. You know what I'm saying? You niggas are expendable. Shout out to all of the gods. I love you, but y'all expendable. These sisters, you can't duplicate them. Can't duplicate them. You know what I'm talking about? No, because they got the magic. The gift is inside her. They are the magical ones. You need barbers on the island? No, I don't think they need African hair braiders. And we need Indian hair plugs on the island. We don't need too many barbers. You know what I'm talking about? But if we do need barbers, the sisters will cut hair on the island. You know what I mean? No white people are allowed on the island ever at all for life. You know what I'm saying? Never. No white men. We don't need you niggas to fix the cable. We got Jamaicans going over there. Matter of fact, all Jamaican men are banned unless you niggas have a visa because you're going to go over there and trying to take over. We're not letting Jamaican niggas go over there because we know you are carpenters and y'all fix things. We know you niggas are handymen, but that's how you niggas sneak into households. So no, you're not going over there. We need gay carpenters to go over there. Where my LBGT niggas at? You niggas will go over there to fix the island. Other than that, heterosexual men with carpenter licenses and trades, you niggas are banned from the island because we know what you're gonna do after you fix things. You're gonna try to fix things, and we don't want that. Okay, we don't want that. We don't want that. You niggas don't know how to keep your fucking hands to yourselves. So you stay on the mainland. But I'm telling you, where are my shooters at? You niggas with a lot of testosterone and you got anger issues. Come and holla at me because I'm going to put you in position, young shooter, young scooter. I'm going to put you on one of these fucking scooters in Atlanta. I'm going to swipe my card. I'm going to put a Draco on your arm and I'm going to send you niggas to take care of the ops because that's what we need. You know what I'm talking about? That's what we need. And put you niggas on a scooter And I'm gonna put the GPS, direct you niggas right into the ops. And I'm gonna tell you, go get busy. Okay? That's what I'm fenced to do. Hmm? That's what the goddesses told me to tell you niggas. Because they need you niggas to stand up. We sending CMOS to the island. Unlimited. Yoni eggs, unlimited. Reiki. The massage mats. We got sponsors, unlimited. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have shea butter and coconut oil, unlimited, right? Jackfruit, unlimited. No cancer, breast cancer. You will beat cancer. We send a soursop, unlimited. Sea moss, unlimited. Elderberry, unlimited. A whole fucking island, all yours. You know what I'm saying? Niggas need visas to get over there. You will be vetted. You will be vetted, and you got to go get a physical exam, meaning that your doctor will be a female, and she's gonna tell you to cough. What does that mean? She's gonna see if you are anatomically correct. What does that mean? It means you can't go over there not ready. You got to get approved. Like, you know how they approve restaurants with an A rating? After you come from your physical exam, nigga, it's going to be between the rankings of an A and a D. I hope you don't get a D because you're not going to get over there. You understand? Yeah, and you got to detox. You're going to go into quarantine for 7 days. No toxic penises. You know what I'm talking about? On the island. You can't, yeah, no toxic penises. You will be in a tank when you get off of the quote unquote airplane. But worry not, you will be catered to, but you will detox. You know what I mean? You're gonna have some what's that, Cascara Sagrada? You gotta get dewormed. You know what I'm talking about? You will be dewormed. You're gonna have to be able to do 50 pull-ups and push-ups before they get you out of quarantine. You niggas no scrawny men. No MAGA men. You gotta have some kind of definition in your chest. No bird chests. You know what I'm talking about? It's almost like basic training. Yeah, some wormwood. You gotta be dewormed. You gotta be dewormed. And no shoes. You niggas will be grounding. You will be grounding. Fix your feet if you got the bunions and whatnot. But you will have to ground. Thermal waters. You get in the thermal waters, right? You do your push-ups. You drink your fucking sea moss in the morning, right? You leave the meat and all of the starch alone. You do your push-ups. You do your pull-ups. You do your unlearning to relearn. You get on your mushrooms, your psilocybin. You heal whatever issues that you got, men. You heal from that shit at the nurturing hands of the goddesses because they're going to run the island. They're going to take care of everything. We don't need men to do anything on this island. We just need men who are selected to come to this island and be catered to because of the work that y'all put on the mainland. They voted for you niggas to come over there. Some people will come over there for life and you will expire on the island. You might father 20 children. You know what I'm talking about? Just depends on your ranking. If your rank is up, if you put in mad work on the island, because remember, who do we do all of this for? We do it for the divine feminine at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck about Joe Biden and Donald Trump, nigga. What's the real who's the real motherfucking president of this whole thing? Who are we really putting on for? A black man? Who are we really doing this for? We shifting our focus on white people, older white men? No. No. The gods are crazy. The gods must be crazy. We are focusing on our relationships. We are focusing on the only person that can have us waking up feeling like we are a fucking god, that we really won the race, and that's being chosen by the right woman, the queen mother, mama, all right? The divine, the wifey, bae. You know what I'm saying? Bae. That's all that really matters. To be honest with you, I don't give a fuck about nothing else, bro. Like, nothing else totes. There's nothing else really moving me in life right now other than pleasing and making sure that the women in my life are happy. Seeing my daughter smile, knowing that my fiance she's happy and she's content, knowing that my babies are just happy, but they're smiling because they mamas have made them smile. They happy because they're nurtured. You understand? I mean, I come around and my son is smiling, but he's smiling because he's kept well. He's content. He's not smiling because he sees me per se. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it's not like he's that into me. He's smiling because the first teacher is teaching them what love really is. There's an unconditional love that's taking place between the babies and their mamas. So I'm like, fuck that. Why don't we just begin to just really focus on what do they need? Like, what do they fucking need? What are they talking about? What is it that they need? What is it that they want? What is it that they really? What is it that they want to? What are they? What were they voting for? What were they putting it all on the line for? What were they on the fucking polls? Why were they marching? Why were they asking us to vote? Why did they put all of their fucking spirit into this election? What's going on with them? That's the only thing we need to know. Puff Daddy said he wanted to start a political party. Fuck that nigga. Nigga, put some bread up for an island and put these black women on an island. Mr. All About the Benjamins. You niggas want to run around acting all political. Fuck out of here. Put on for these black women, P. Diddy, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck out of here. Put on for these sisters. Put on for Kim Porter's spirit, nigga. Put on for your baby mamas, nigga. That's what you should be doing. Take that, take that. You should put on for them with all of that bread you got. Little nigga, you. T.I. running around talking about he the king and whatnot. Nigga, put on for Tiny and your daughters and whatnot. Why don't you do that? Put some bread up. You and Killer Mike. Y'all in Atlanta. Put some bread up, nigga. I'm out here. They still kidnapping babies and women's and whatnot. And it's crazy. This is the human trafficking capital. You niggas is talking about Wakanda. Yeah, put some money up. You know what I'm saying? Put these sisters in a more powerful position. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Straight like that. If they talking like they, because I don't expect them to do it, but you got to hold these niggas to the fire. You got to hold them to the fire. Right? So I'm like, why don't we work on each other for the next 4 years? Why don't we focus on each other? Why don't we get off of the grid? Why don't we get off the internet and start getting face to face? Because I promise you, what I'm out here in Atlanta doing off the internet is some powerful shit. And I'm linking up with powerful people. And I as a stream chasers, I'm helping people get money. I'm helping people create income streams. I'm helping people put food on the table. I'm helping people put food in the fridge. Single mamas, single fathers, couples that are married. It don't matter. You know what I mean? It don't matter. And we are out here working on actively healing. You know what I'm saying? We're going on healing trips. For my birthday weekend, we going on a healing trip. You know what I mean? We're working with the plant-based medicine. I don't know if you can heal without plant-based medicines. I don't know if you can heal just by meditating. So we're dealing with transformation. We're dealing with actualizing shit in real time. We're dealing with land acquisition. We got 40 acres on the table right now. Real talk. And it's not just me and my bro. It's a whole group of us. We're dealing with land acquisition. We're dealing with building up LLCs and businesses. My brother has a profitable business. I have a profitable business. I just opened up a new LLC and made the mother of my son the owner of it. You feel me? We went right to the bank and created a business account, and she's the owner. You know what I'm saying? I work for her. This is her business. I put it in her name. How else can I show her that I'm riding for her and she's the one. Put in her name. Tell your husband or your boyfriend or your bae, let's go to the bank, let's make an LLC and make me the boss. Make me the owner. That's how you do it. And then the men, you go out and you put on and you build that business up and she's the owner. We don't have to talk about nothing else. You have a vested interest in my business, sister. You have a vested interest in our LLC, our quote unquote business. I'm gonna put it on my back. I'm going out here, I'm gonna drill these niggas in your name. Right? No one is gonna stop me. If anybody gets in the way, it's murder, murder. Straight like that. Cause business is war. So if you stand with me, right? Because next to every successful man is his queen, because life is a game of chess, and the queen gets to move everywhere, not the king. So if she's the CEO or if she's the owner of the business, she could do more than you could do. She could get a loan and you can't. She could walk in and get she could get a lease on a brick and mortar and you can't. She could go and broker a deal and you can't. You cannot. She could do certain things that you can't. You just gotta be acceptive of that fact. If you running around fat mouthing about this is chess, and it is, then you should understand that principle that the quote unquote queen will move in places that you cannot. And you should set her up with the business. You should set her up business wise to be able to move and you be the shadow boss. You don't have to have your face. You don't have to show up to all of the meetings. It don't need to be your face because her face look better than yours. She's the queen on the chessboard. Let her move in ways that you can't. Let her wear that fucking Ann Taylor dress and go and secure that goddamn check. Let her wear that motherfucking BCBG or that BBs. I don't even know if they sell that shit anymore. But back when I was in corporate, those were the outfits that did it for me. When the sisters was wearing that BBs, that BCBG at work. Yeah, thumbs up, sisters. Yeah, you was getting the deal if you pulled up in that. Let them do that. Don't go, let them wear that. Let them wear fashion over to the business meeting if they have to. And get that fucking bag for you because that's wifey. You know she's not gonna double cross you. She's the queen. The queen don't move with the king on the board. She's out there pulling her own plays, but you gotta protect her. Be in the fucking car with the Draco, my nigga. And if she hits you with the motherfucking 911, pull up. Be in the car with the Draco and the E and the effing, if need be. Sisters, hire you some security. Men in Atlanta carry guns legally. Sisters in the South, hire you private security. I got a private security firm. Just slide in my inbox if you need them. I will link you up. And the brothers look good. Okay? You don't have to be with no niggas with struggle faces and guns. The brothers look like gods and they're armed. They wear their guns on their hips because they're legal. Pull up with these niggas. These nagas, these neguses, whatever you want to call them. Y'all have your own terms that you call us. Pull up with these brothers with fucking hammers on their hips when you go to do business. I don't care if you are doing an eyelashes deal. I don't give a fuck if you're doing a lace front motherfucking conglomerate. If you're signing a contract on a lace front deal. Pull up with these niggas with guns on their hips. That's how we moving. Okay? I don't care if you're securing a dance studio. If you going to sign the paperwork, pull up with these brothers that got guns on their hips. That's how we moving. That's how you gotta move. You want sisters with guns? I got that too. You want a sister? You said why? Because this is nation building. And the sisters need protection. They need security. And they need anybody that's doing business with them to know that they're not fucking playing. They're not playing. They don't need to raise their voice and throw cups. This is not love and hip hop. Pull up with the blicky. Pull up with the blicky. have a man or a woman to protect you with a firearm. We're in 4 more years of Trump. You better pull up with a firearm. You better pull up with a show of force. You better pull up. You better pull up like you ready to pull up. That's all I'm saying. I'm not with the kumbaya. You done tapped into the wrong fucking live. I'm not with that. I'm here to give you some militaristic mind state. Because that's how I'm moving for the next 4 years, straight military. I'm not here to sing and dance. I'm pulling up with the military. I'm about to holler at Professor Griff for the fucking S1W because Public Enemy don't need them no more. Red Pillar and the Red Summer and my movement, we need the S1W. When I'm on stage, I need niggas doing motherfucking drills like the FOI with the Uzi and whatnot while I'm rapping. I need the S1W. I might call them the F1W. Fruit 1W. I need them on stage with me. I'm the new Chuck D, nigga. I'm the new Chuck D. And blue is Flavor Flav. We lit. I'm the new Chuck D. I'm militant minded for the next 4 years. You're not gonna see my teeth. I'm about to get some veneers anyway. But I ain't gonna be smiling at you niggas. For the next 4 years, this is about sovereignty, getting these sisters the island of Lesbos. This is about ownership. This is about putting these children in positions so they could take over, so I could tap out. Because I want to raise some children. And I don't want to be on the internet. Sitting in front of these phones could cause cancer. I don't want to be doing this I'm 44 years old. Yeah, I know it don't look like it, but I am. You know what I'm talking about? This is one of the best years of my life. So at 50, my niggas, at the good old age of, ripe old age at 50, I want to retire somewhere on an island. You know what I'm talking about? Dr. Sebi was having children at 80. Don't judge me, okay? I want to retire somewhere at 50 and be around my babies, the women in my life, and my children. That's what I want to do. And I want my children, right? Pink Pill will be about 10 years old. No, how old are you? 7. And in 6 years, she'll be the right old age. So she could start. She'll be a teenager, right? Come and sit down. She'll be a little teenager. You ready to go, Pink Pill? You ready to teach? Show him your henna. You know what I'm saying? She all hennaed up. Go. That's a peacock.
Other side.
Yeah. Shout out to Divine, the sister that gave her the henna, right? She ready to go. She's on stage already. You know what I'm talking about? I'm about to have her host her own Melanin Monday in about a month. She didn't even know that. This is the first time she's hearing that. You know what I mean? They don't need a lot. They got this. The reason why we don't know that the star seeds are ready to lead is because we're not putting them in leadership positions. She was created to lead. Me and her mother created her on 12/12 with intention on 12/12/12. For, she was brought here for a reason. All right? So for the children that were created intentionally, you know what child was created with intention and which one was not. And that's not no judge, I'm not here doing that. I want to be very clear. But for the ones that were made with intention, let them lead with that intention. Set them up to where they could do what they were created to do. That's what they here to do. Look, she even fought. Look, let's go. Let's do the red pill. Look, this is how she's learning. Follow me. So you're not following me. Pink Pill. Activate. She even copies what I do. You know what I'm saying? That's my twin. So, what I'm saying is, the babies of the future, and so is their mamas, and so is the other babies. And we got work to do. Mm-hmm. Okay. You on your break?
I finished the matrimony early.
Hmm?
I finished the matrimony early.
So what's the next thing?
I'm waiting.
Hmm?
I'm waiting for the class to start.
When is it gonna start?
At 11 o'clock there. 11 o'clock here and 10 o'clock there.
Okay. So what you want? You want something to drink?
I want to show my job.
Let me see. Oh, this is so cute. Who is this?
Me?
With that head like that?
Yes.
Lord have mercy. Who are these other little children?
I like the job.
Yes, you do like to draw. Because Daddy, I love to draw. You're my little artist. Let me kiss. Go get your stick. Show him your... She got a staff. Because we in these streets. You know what I'm talking about? We on these mountains and whatnot. So the little one, she gotta be protected. This is her little staff, you know? She's on her spirit quest. She's on her spirit quest. And as her Baba, right? And it's not just me. We're in Atlanta. We're part of the tribe. She's in a community. She's in a village. Don't you feel like you're in a village, Belly?
Yes.
You like when you come around and all of the women, the Lizzie, America, Secret, Divine, all of these women that give you love and embrace you, and you feel loved, right?
Yes.
So the idea is to bring back the village mentality, because she's just one child, right? She's just one. But a lot of us have children in these communities. So if we bring back the village to where the children feel loved by the village, where they have multiple mothers, right? Multiple fathers, uncles for that matter, right? In case that some of the fathers are not here, or they get, or they're on mission, or something happens to them, at least at least these children don't feel fatherless, right? And when the children see the parents building, because she sees that I'm active, you don't got to do. It's okay. We don't have to do that. So when the children see that the parents are active, they're going to be inspired to be active themselves, right? Because she sees me working. She sees me doing what I'm doing. It don't matter if the internet sees every single thing that I'm doing, because what I'm doing is I'm doing me in real life. You know what I mean? I'm doing me off the camera, because to be honest with you, it's too many people on camera faking the funk. It's too many people on camera lying. It's too many people on camera doing camera tricks that I don't see no joy in being on these cameras, because the camera's not real. This is the Matrix. I want to put on in the real world. I want to really put on in real life. You know what I'm talking about? So, we are just doing what needs to be done. But I'm serious when I say, I'm not just saying this to say it on because I want people to hear it. Like, I'm not clout chasing. This ain't about that. This is real life. I don't know any other better way to say it. But for the next 4 years, the focus has to be on the tribe, the network. The focus got to be on these little ones. Even if the baby is 2 years old, start working on pouring into them now. Let's start working on giving them the right type of lessons. Even if they're in quote unquote public school, we could create an after school system. We could create a homeschooling curriculum that's going to speak to their goddessness, The fact that they're a goddess. They're gonna speak to the young gods. They're gonna speak to the warrior in the young gods. You know what I mean? I'm working with homeschoolers as we speak to create curriculums so we can have a summer school, so we can have an after school, and we can have homeschool. So I'm just pleading, if for the family that's out there and y'all are on that same vibe, y'all got the inbox. Y'all got the DM. Even though I'm being ghosted and they trying to shadow ban the shadow masters, it is what it is. I don't rock with Mark Zuckerberg anyway. You know what I'm talking about? We finna to build our own social media. It's not impossible. So hit us on the DM. If you in Atlanta, you need to tap in. For all of the people that's in Atlanta hiding out, my $1 million question is, what y'all be doing? What you into? Not to say that you're not into nothing, but what's popping? What's shaking? Like, where you what perimeter, what corner of Atlanta are you shaking up? You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? What are you disrupting? Let me know so I could pull up, cause I want to see. Cause we in the West End every Monday, and I be looking for y'all. We in the West End, right there, packed houses. Where y'all at? Where y'all at?
Where?
Where?
I don't know.
Do you see him, Bella? You don't see him? I don't see him either.
Where?
Where? So, with that being said, shout out to Arizona. We'll be out there soon. We finna get out of here because we got things to do.
Yeah.
It's been wonderful. Vote. The voting process is over. Y'all can get off of that. Now this is time for action.
I'm counting when people are watching.
Build, build, and build more. For all of my stream chasers that are out there chasing the stream, shout out to all of y'all. We getting silver and gold. We tapped into that. We getting Forex money. We tapped into that. You know what I mean? We doing what we supposed to do. We doing what we supposed to do. All of the people that support the album, Red Summer, she's one of the executives. She worked out on that album. She did a lot of things for us. Shout out to everybody that's supporting the music project. I'm putting out a crowd. I'm putting out a GoFundMe or Indiegogo because we want to take that and make that a movie. You know what I mean? We in Atlanta. We got all of the tools. We got the stuff to do it. We want to make Red Summer a movie because it's a soundtrack. Shout out to Vinny. You know what I mean? That's a soundtrack. Um, the merch is coming. We got merch coming. We got bundles and whatnot. We got the cassette, the all red cassette, and the vinyl coming. The physical is on its way. It's coming as well, right? So we are just working. We working. You know. Shout out to Carl Jones. Carl, I need to talk to you about this animation. We got to build real quick. I have this animation thing that's on the table that I really want to talk to you about. I will come to LA if need be. You know what I'm talking about? So, keep y'all stay in tune. Know the Ledge Radio is coming back with Red and Blue Pill as a host. We just secured a spot yesterday.
And me.
And Pink Pill, of course. I mean, that goes without saying. She'll have her segment for the babies and whatnot. You know.
Please be coming with the babies. Please be coming with the babies.
Yeah, so love and light to the family. We out of here.
Peace.
And
Bye-bye.
do I still have Scorpion King? Yes, I do. You got the physical of the Scorpion King? I got you. All right. I got the Scorpion King for you. And the new Scorpion King hopefully by the end of the year. All right. Yeah. Show him the henna again. All right. Shout out to Divine Soul. Divine Soul, you can find her on Instagram. She's also out here in the tribe and whatnot. She's putting on, beautiful sister. She's doing a henna. All right. So with that being said, like I said, we got more announcements coming soon. Look out for more things. December 12th to the 13th, Puerto Rico, for the holistic entrepreneurs. That's going to be a healing retreat and also a business minded retreat for everybody that's in holistic businesses. We're going to have Supernova Slum, Red and Blue Pill, Karma Soul. We're also going to have our sister Rain Global, Rain, the sister Rain, beautiful sister, very talented, and my brother Oraji Kefrenum. He's gonna be the host. Yeah, I rolled my tongue. Kefrenum. He's gonna be the host. Puerto Rico, 12th and the 13th. Remember, the conjunction is the 21st of December. You want to get on the island sometime in December. You want to get off of the grid and you want to go somewhere tropical because there's an alignment, a big alignment, right? This coming on December 21st. So we're preparing for that. We might stay in Puerto Rico after our retreat in order to be there for the alignment. Go to my Instagram. They said they need details. Just go on the gram. I'm going to post a flyer again today. We're going to post a flyer again. I'm going to be doing a live with Karma. I'm going to be doing a live with Supernova. And I'm going to be doing a live with Rain in this week. So you will know who's coming on the trip. You could feel our energy. You could see who we are. So you don't just get on a plane and go somewhere with people that you're not familiar with. You're going to be familiarized with the family and the tribe. During this week, we're going to be doing lives. And if you go to elevation.eventbrite, elevation, wherever the L is a number one. Elevation.eventbrite, you'll see that the tickets are extremely affordable. And then before that, we're going to be going to Tulum, November the 30th to December the 2nd. My sister Secret out of Atlanta, she's going to Tulum, Mexico. I don't know if I'm going to be there 100%, but I have something to do with that. So in order, if the family wants to go to Tulum, Mexico in the end of November, hit me up. I'm also going to have that flyer on the page as well. So we're doing a lot of things dealing with traveling. And then Red and Blue, we're going to be in Sedona, Arizona, November 14th. I think we're going on 11/11. We're going to do a live meditation. It's going to be live stream. We're also going to be doing a lecture whilst on psilocybins, plant medicine. So we're going to be channeling, because if anybody knows, when you're on the plant-based medicine, you're channeling.
And I'll be the backup.
She'll be the backup. We'll be channeling. That's gonna be paid. That you're gonna have to, it's gonna be a ticket for that. That's not for Instagram. We don't do that on the gram. You know what I'm talking about? That's behind a paywall. So that's for quality membership. Those of y'all that are on spiritual journeys. Everybody's not on spiritual journeys. Everybody's not on healing journeys. So you don't expose spirituality and healing to people that's not ready for it. You get the basics on the Instagram. But when we go deep, when we tap into our spirit body, when we're tapping into another aspect of self, that's for quality of membership. You can understand that, hopefully. Okay? So, I don't know if there's more announcements because there's a lot of things that are going on. Of course, this is the last quarter of 2020, and it's not how you start the race, it's how you finish it. We're finishing this with a bang. We're finishing this one with a bang. Don't judge me. Okay? Yeah. So I sacrificed a lot of my time to do this musical project. Now that's in the bag. We're working on the deluxe. We're working on the visual aspects or components of it. We're working on Scorpion King, which is another album. We're working on a Blue Winter, which is Blue Pill's album. And we are working on another secret project. So we're just working. I don't got nothing else to do but work at this point. It's just work. It's work, because I'm not going to be in 2022 and 2021 looking back saying, what did you do in 2020? No, I'm going to have intellectual property. I'm going to have recurring. I'm going to have things from 2020 that's going to pay me in 2022. 2023. I'm still going to be having what I did in 2020 pay me in 24. That's the key, y'all. And we also have business courses that me and Billionaire did a 4-week business course. That's available on teachable.com for a fee. If you want to tap into the classes that you missed, we did 4 monumental classes and we got 4 more classes coming in the month of December. And we're going to be promoting it in November. And I also have a lecture coming for my KTL University students at the end of November. That's also going to be, I'm going to have to fly it for that.
December.
Okay. Right. All right. So I'm out of here, y'all. Let me get to this. Let me get to Belly. I gotta take care of my daughter. So I'll see y'all later, man. The Teachable, yes, the Teachable link for all of the students who was in the class. Y'all gonna be receiving that in a private group. And for everybody that's interested, DM me and I will set that up so y'all could get the link as well. Love and light. Peace.
Peace.